you guys, how are you today? I hope the week is going well for you and things are very, very nice. Sometimes, this last couple of years, it's been hard to always find a good bit in a day. It's just like, oh, I've just had enough. I want things to be, I don't know, normal. I mean, I don't even know what normal means, but, we want more freedom. We want more stuff. I think just things to be easier, less planned. Does that make sense? Where you can just on the spur of the moment do a thing. There have been so many trips I have taken in my life where I used to always use travel agents because I know you can book things online, but man, travel agents can still give you services and do things and find things that you won't find online. I'm still pretty much a firm believer in using a travel agent when you can. It's awesome. They're quite nice. It's lovely. But I've called and said, this is a quote, how soon can you book me a flight to Australia? And they said, oh, okay, so when were you thinking about going, next month or this winter? It's like, no, when's like the next flight you can put me on for Australia? And then there's a silence. And it's like, you mean you want to go this week? I'll tell you what, you tell me when to pack and I'll go start that right now. Oh, you mean you actually want, yes, I actually want the next flight to Australia. Can you do that? Well, yes, let me see what I can find. And you hang up and you start packing. I like living like that. It's fun. Come on, it's a good time. And of course, that's not even an option anymore. The next, I found out this morning, the next direct flight that I can find between Toronto and Glasgow is next May. Now, I have tickets to Sabaton in March. I am definitely going back to Scotland between now and then. And I want to do it safely, and I sure as heck don't want a chance getting anybody I know and love ill, nor do I want to get ill. I mean, I have both vaccinations. I will be double masked, both of them, proper surgical expensive things. Actually, the new ones I have are so thick. They're really hot, but too freaking bad. I don't want to get ill, and I don't want to get anyone else ill. And prices are insane. It is so harsh. So I'm looking at a ticket. I'm looking at the most direct flight possible, of course, because the least amount of hanging around in airports is better. I just want to get the thing over with. I'm looking at a hotel at the other end for ages because there's no way. I mean, I have a home. I have a home in Scotland, but I've also am subletting it to somebody, and that's not a I now have a roommate, and I can't just show up and get them ill. So that's out of the question. It is absolutely freaking out of the question. So, whoops, I missed a spot, folks. Everything's so complicated. I don't want complicated. I just want to get on a plane and go. I want to do a thing. And not because, I need a vacation. I want to go to the Caribbean and get sick and die. I have things. I have financial obligations. I have legal obligations. I have contracts. I've got leases. I've got things I need to be taken care of. It's time. It's been a tough year. 96 tiles. Well, I missed something somewhere, folks, didn't I? Way down at the end, I see a shadow. You know what? Might as well just replant our way back. Why not? We need the cash because I'm going to be putting out a whole lot of cash on turmeric. Turmeric? No, turmeric. It is turmeric. I will teach myself to say it somewhat more properly. I have dropped that R my whole life. That first R doesn't exist in my world. Just like, no, I don't need that one. But I'm going to be planting a lot of that, and it's pricey. And it gives you a lot of diamonds, certainly. One round through the fields like this almost means another bunch of, another piece of land. But, we have to buy them first and not be so broke that we can't feed our animals, because that's not cool either. So give me the cash, please. And we need to fuel up because I don't have the handy dandy fancy high-end fuel tanks yet. So you have to remember to fuel up at every possible opportunity. So this farm is becoming more clear in my head. I'm thrilled to say. I mean, I had an idea, right? And you have an idea and you start with that. And ideas are easy to come by. The details of ideas can be a little trickier. That's for certain. And this one is just starting to kind of come into focus for me. Realizing that tickets to pay farmhands are going to be an issue when I only have three houses for sure, possibly 4. I'm still debating whether or not I feel that 4th house is going to be justified. I have the main home, which will be the castle. We'll have a staff house, which just seems like a decent thing to do. We will have the kids' playhouse, which is my personal dream come true, a little house in a tree. Oh my God. And then I'm thinking a guest house for somebody who owns, this much property and has this big of a farm. It doesn't seem outrageous, but it also feels a little bit cheaty. Storage is going to be a problem. That's going to be the big one. That is going to be the biggest issue for this farm is storage. Because I'm not going to be able to buy all those wonderful, wonderful shops that store large amounts of things. There's going to be so many barns on this place. It's going to be kind of grotesque if I don't find a way to make it work. So, yeah, limited housing, limited storage. With the coastline will be a thing. That's going to mean limited fish. So questing is going to take a lot longer. And this is a flat map. So this map is also, already giving me a hit on experience points and gold. That's already less than it will be on any other map I have because this one's flat. So this farm's going to be very much a juggling act going forward. Like trying to build this properly and make it has to function, right? It's got to be able to function. I have to be able to do enough housing things to be able to make enough tickets to pay enough farmhands that they can do enough quests. The farm's got to be self-supporting. So 'tis a thing. This one is starting to feel a little trickier than, I knew it was going to be, and it sounded like fun, but it's starting to sound like, maybe a little bit more than I thought it was. But what I do know, it will have a coastline, so to speak. There will be a coastline with fish. I'm going to use the lighthouse over there, and I have given myself the right, the privilege to have one of each shop to make like a little market area someplace, because this farm is trying to be good for the environment. It doesn't want to be a monoculture thing. We're going to have vegetable fields like this. There will be field crops. There will be a small orchard. There'll be, a lot of bees, lots and lots and lots of bees. That sounds like a good thing. We're going to have the wind turbines up, trying to make our own energy and doing all those fun, good, happy things. So, man, it would be nice to do more of these, but I don't think I'll get more of these. Maybe 3? Will I get 3 in? Sure. Not if I don't click pretty fast. Maybe I could have gotten 4. Maybe I've got 4. Can I do 1 more? Give me 1 more. But I'm afraid that I'll harvest it, but won't be able to plant it, and I'll have this empty spot making me nuts. Go, go, go. Okay, I'm going to call that done because it'll get, yeah. We have to go harvest our little shrooms again. La-dum, da-da-dum. I have to plant some kind of grain. I have sushi in the houses that have been unavailable to continue making since yesterday because I haven't had a reason come up to plant more more cereal. And we haven't had a quest for it, but I just got to do it anyway. Right there. Those two have not been done in a very long time. Ooh, we have strawberries. This still needs the sock. Cherry blossoms. Oh, I like that one. Let's do that one. I know I will probably have to bite the bullet and do the dirty sock at some point, but you know, whatever. Pachabelli's Canyon still needs one more there. Zucchinis and mushrooms. It sounds like a good time of year for those, doesn't it? I think maybe so. But we have to remember the cereal. We've got to do the cereal. And do. So what I do know, one farm, no train, a main road somewhere that goes somewhere. Where is it out here? These need doing. Yeah, limited storage, a coastline, a single small kind of roadside market sort of feel for the odds and ends. Lots of bees, self-sustainable as possible. The rubber tree, that's over there doing its little job. We've got ducks back here that need harvesting. Or chickens, whatever it is. We need to harvest them. Something with a feather. We have something with a feather that needs my attention. I have no idea what I'm doing with the animals yet. I would like to do something like I've done with the fish. But, you know, where we've got a big field and the animals are spread out a little bit, but I got a feeling that's not going to work out very well. I just don't see that being a thing. I don't know. Well, I mean, there'd be no way to use farmhands then except to feed them, and then we'd be doing all of our own harvesting, which is fine. I mean, that's good too. But let's see what we have to. We have nothing to plant, so I need grain. So I guess this is a grain and it's available and we need it. So let's plant some. And then we might as well go harvest the rest of those fields there, I suppose. Because we've got to replant. Oh man, we got to replant all the things. When is there turmeric? When is it possible to plant that? Because I don't know. It is in, I think, oh, we have these two. Zucchinis are winter, that's coming up. That is winter, that is coming up. And these are spring. We'll miss that boat, didn't I missed a boat, a whole boat. There it is, gone. Oh well. It's all good. But yeah, we're going to plant a lot. We're going to use up all of our cash. It's a sad day. There will be a cash flow problem, but that's okay. See, I'm thinking with the staff house and the barns and the market, I'm wondering if there's some way we can make sort of a center in the, you know, and that's where we'd put our little stations there, the leveling stations, which I should have in here. I should be buying these because at these lower levels, they're pretty good. They do help. They absolutely help. But just, you know, a sort of, not industrial center, what I'm looking for, just a part in the farm where the barns are, where the machinery is kept, where there, you know, the staff house would probably be near there, where there's lots of barns where the animals are, where lots of storage and things like that are happening. Or warehouse, for instance, you know, wherever that may be. And I need to get that. Actually, I should check the price on that. I should buy that. I should buy that like straight away. Let's have a look at that right now, before one forgets again. Is it really? Oh, I want that so bad. But let's start leveling this baby up, because this one's going to be another long haul. And I need to know what to keep. Only 8. Really, isn't that cute? 8 little shrooms for the first round. It's adorbs. Just adorbs. That's more use of my diamonds. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Only 72. I'm going to need a whole lot more than that, folks. Oh, this is a lovely little game. It'd be nice. And we'll go see if we can get that sushi back on the grill there. Get that sucker cooking. You need to be cooking for me, please. This will be a couple hundred. That'll help for a round or two. I missed a spot. Back it up. No, hold. Okay. It's a hold it longer kind of day. If I keep scooting over, I'm drinking coffee here with one hand and trying to click with the other. And if you don't line it up just right, it doesn't work very well. Just saying. Do I want to do one more? Sure. Let's do one more and then we'll just harvest these babies. Yeah, so center house, home, garden, fun, prettiness here. Our coastline will wind around here somewhere. I'm thinking if we put a main road, do we want the main road to go toward the sea or out? I want a river. I feel like I need to make, you know, a river runs through it, but something quite long, quite big. This is the Netherlands. They've got some serious rivers. And it needs to, of course, run into the sea. Maybe, I don't know, start in the center here and wind up, I don't know, around the house, maybe? Something like that, or down below. I don't know. I don't know, but I see something over here that needs doing, and it's for a quest, so let's go do it. I'll say, but I do want a river, and the river feels like that will have to be very much like the train was. It just probably needs to go in first, and that means opening all this land up as quickly as possible. But we still have some fish to move, and we could start the market if we're going to have But if we're going to have the market near the mouth of the river, but I think the market wouldn't be on the river. It wouldn't be along the coastline. It would be where the main road is, because people don't actually come boating up. Well, okay, there are parts of the Netherlands where maybe they do, but generally speaking, we don't always, you know, we don't think, well, let's go boating and pick up a few things for dinner. You know, that's mostly we don't. We just go down to the corner shop and buy something, even if it's a fresh farmer's market, which is the feel I want to go to with this one. But I think that we've got to decide where the main road is going to be. Whoops! No! Thank you. End your thing there, good girl. And we'll go do this one. Barley, level up. My head went barley up. Which works. I mean, come on, it totally works. And as soon as I put the warehouse in, I realized that storage now wasn't something I was going to have to worry about in the future. It's something I'm going to start having to worry about now, because I have been just selling everything off because I'm trying to get as many diamonds as possible. And other than the diamonds, I don't have anything that I need to save. I need to have, you know, a few fish and apparently some cereal around to take care of the sushi situation. But other than that, it really hasn't been a problem. I just sell everything. And all of a sudden now I'm going to start needing things for the warehouse. So storage just became the issue of the day. Dang. Is there anything else required for a quest? No, there is not. So I just need to spend some time harvesting a bunch of things. Winter will come along and I can start planting more crops for diamond haulage, to be a diamond gatherage, to be able to buy more land. And I'll have to think about where I want to put that river, because I could start building that pretty quick if you know, if anything that's open. I mean, if I run it kind of along this way, we're fine, right? But there is a part of me that says, no, start it like up here somewhere and just wind that sucker right through the center of everything, which means I'd have to buy all this. And clear out, we're still looking at clearing the closet situation here, but dang. Anyway, I'm going to go. This has been enough for today. So we get the warehouse in. That's great. We have a clear vision of what this farm will be. Every time you go to take another step and you realize what the obstacle will be, it's like, oh yeah, waking up here finally. This is good. This is absolutely fine. No worries, no problems. So you guys take care. I hope you're having a good time in this little game too. If you haven't bought it yet and you're just looking for a way to relax and find some very zen moments in life, it's not a dreadful choice, guys. Until I see you next time, thank you again for your follows, your thumbs up, your lovely comments. And I promise to take a day here soon, because I'm sure it'll take me 12 hours, but to catch up on comments over the last 3 months or something. I've been a terrible person. I've tried to answer a few every day, but there's so many that I haven't. And it's not because I don't read them or appreciate you. I really, really do. Bye-bye, guys.